Yo, what's good with y'all boys? It's Stageology back with another video. Grinding rep in this game can be pretty difficult, so hopefully by the end of this video I can make it a little bit easier for you guys.
So I know some of y'all are new to the game. Y'all probably just got it around Christmas. Now the first thing that you guys need to do is pick an affiliation. It'll be over here on the map. Now this is super important because at the end of each season, y'all get a rep boost. As of right now, Rise has won 2 and Elite has won 1. It did look like Rise was going to win this season too, but sometimes I think that 2K tries to even it out. Maybe we just lost, but it seemed like they just gave Elite that one. But still, I got 2 rep boosts, but if I was on Elite, I would be a lower rep right now. So once you have finished choosing your affiliation, now it's time to pick your build. Now there's many different builds in this game that you can pick from. This is up to you, but I would recommend that you guys make a meta build. This 2K is a little bit different than other 2Ks. The reason that I say that is because I feel like there's an individual build that's the best for each game mode that you play. You need to be winning your games fast and you need to be ending your games with an A+ teammate grade if you can. So for instance, let's say you're running guard and you're running rec. I feel like if you're running PG, you should have a little bit of dunk and you should have a little bit of pass accuracy. Like those are stats that I feel like are important if you're running rec. But let's say you're running on the 2's court. A lot of guards have like low pass accuracy because they're just going to be taking all the shots. They're not really going to be passing to the center much. And you don't really need dunk and pass accuracy as much on the 2's as you do in the rec center. So that's just one example of why I would be careful with the build that you make. Also in this game, there is RNG. For those of you guys that are new, which in previous 2Ks, there wasn't RNG to this extreme. So what RNG is if you take, let's say, four jump shots, 2K will make you miss your 5th shot, and that's what RNG is. And on top of the RNG in this game, you have different difficulty game modes. Like some game modes are easier than others, like starting 5 and rec I feel like is easier than proving ground and stage. Because proving ground and stage is on a higher difficulty, you want to have a higher 3-ball and a higher midi. But this video isn't about builds, it's about the best rep method. So I'm gonna get into showing you how to do the methods, but I just want you to keep that in mind before you make your builds. Now the first method that I'm gonna be showing you guys is the starting 5 method. Now one of the best builds that you guys can use is a small forward, power forward that's a post scorer, and then you can just abuse the AI. In order to do this effectively, you're gonna need the playbook that you get from my career. So you have to go do the side quest. If you're a point guard, then you already have it, but if you're a power forward like me, then you have to unlock it. The quest is pretty easy. All you have to do is win 3 games, 3 of your key games. And what you can do to make this process a little bit faster is you can foul out until you get into the second half. Once you get into the second half, you can actually try to win the game, but don't let it get too out of hand to where you're losing. When you're playing starting 5, your goal is to get the highest teammate grade possible and to make the other player quit out as fast as possible so you can get into the next game. Now I'm not gonna lie, there is a glitch out there where you can cheese the starting 5. That is the fastest way to rep up in my opinion. I mean, there's a lot of people that are doing it right now. I don't know if you can get banned for it, but that's where it's at in terms of rep. In the starting 5, I like to run PG because when you run PG, you can control the offense. And I'm not gonna lie, for my playstyle, I like to shoot a bunch of 3s. You guys could go ahead and get assists, whatever, play defense, whatever your playstyle is, but just make sure that you're playing good and getting the most amount of teammate grade possible. Make sure that you get a bunch of assists, a bunch of steals, a bunch of points. Try to have like a bunch of different stats, because like let's say you shoot a bunch of 3-pointers, caps out at I think at like 15 or something, and then you stop getting reps. So once it caps out, try to go for some assists, you know, get some steals, because you know, like, you don't want to cap out. Okay, so now I'm about to show you guys how I play on my center. Now the first thing that you guys need to do when you're playing starting 5 is turn down the defensive help, because I don't know why your AIs just love to help when, you know, when someone drives to the basket. Just leave them on an island and then put it on post centric, so you have the most amount of space to where your teammates aren't in the way to bother you. You know, you can have the court to yourself. I will say this too, like if you have like a guy like Giannis or somebody that's bigger, it's not going to work as well. But I have like little Draymond on me, so that's an easy cook. But here's another reason why you're going to need the playbook is sometimes like you're not going to be able to get a bucket, so like you need to be able to control the floor if you're playing power forward. You know, if you're a PG, you have more control, so you see how I could just call back doors easily. That's going to help you control the offense, because if I didn't have the playbook, I would not be able to throw that back door that y'all just seen me do right there. And bro, I was killing him off of this backdoor cuts all game, so y'all really need to get that in your bag. But it's going to help you with starting five so much more, I promise you guys. Another thing that y'all need to learn how to do is to change the icon. So I have my 5'9" out one game, and you know, I can't really defend too well, so what I'm going to do is hit right bumper and then switch to the icon that I want to go to. So I'm going to hit RB into the Y and RB into the B, so like I could just hide on defense. You know, you're going to need that if you're a small guard like me. If I'm on when I'm on my small guard, I have to do that to change matchups. Now the next method that I like to do is like I try to hawk out the double rep events. So like the double rep events, they come out, like most of them come out during the weekend, so just pay attention to whenever you see 2 times rep. I would prioritize the double rep events over just playing regular park. And I mean, if you do try to play regular park, I would stick to the 2s court because you can end games faster on the 2s. Also, another way that you can get 2 times rep is by wearing the arm sleeve for double rep, by doing your daily spin, which comes out every single day. So make sure that you do that, you can win double rep off. Next we have the proving grounds. Now the reason that the proving grounds is so good is that you can go in, like let's say you don't feel like doing starting five, you can just chill in the proving grounds. But I will say, if you're able to win, you know, you can get a squad, you know, and win a bunch of games. Or like, it depends what mode you're playing. Like let's say you're playing the 1v1 mode, and obviously you're going to be playing by yourself. But if you can go all the way up to top ranked, you'll be getting a rep bonus, which is a lot. Gold, platinum, and top rank all get a rep boost, which is very nice. So I would try to win your games in the proving ground, but I know when I go into the proving ground, I usually be chilling. But I only really do that if I don't have squad mates, you know.